Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. For today's video, I have my September favorites, and this is just going to kind of be products I've been using lately because I think the last time I did a favorites video was the end of July, so I didn't do one last month, and it's been a while since I've done a favorites video, honestly, and I used to do these monthly. Now I'm kind of, I guess, doing them when I feel like them, so yeah, I have quite a few products that I've been loving. Some are newer favorites and then others are older favorites or rediscovered products. So I'm just going to get started. Again, not wearing much makeup today just because I just got home a few minutes ago from class and it's like 95 degrees today, no joke, here in Michigan, so pretty hot, especially for this time of the year. But anyways, I'm just going to stop babbling and get started with this video. So I'm going to start off with face products and then move along to like cheeks and eye products and all that other good stuff. So I want to mention this foundation. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation, and I do wear the shade Natural Ivory. However, this is not cruelty free. I did recently just get this for free with an Ulta order, or if I purchased something, I got this for free, so I figured I might as well give it a shot and try it out. I do feel that the Too Faced Born This Way foundation is kind of similar. I will say, if it's like extremely hot outside, I cannot wear this just because I am more oily or combination skin, so this will not work for me some days. But for the days when it is cooler and just, you know, my skin sometimes needs more moisture, or I feel like sometimes my skin can be a little bit more on the dry side, this is a beautiful foundation and I do like it. So you do have this big like doe foot applicator and it's just nice. I dot it all over my face and I do like this foundation, but again, I probably want to repurchase it when I do run out just because it is not cruelty free and I am trying to be more conscious about I guess getting cruelty free products in my stash. So there's that. Another foundation I want to mention, I did get this in my Play by Sephora box, not this past month, but I believe last month. And this is the Hourglass Vanish Stick, and I do wear the shade Shell, so it's just like a little sample. I really like this foundation. I will say, on the days where my skin is more dry, I cannot wear this because it will kind of emphasize the dry patches on my skin if I am having any. But that's what it looks like. It's a perfect shade match for me, and I would like to invest in the full size of it, but right now I do need to get through a few other foundations before repurchasing this. But if you are more on the oily side, this would be a beautiful foundation on you. If you're on the dry side, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this just because it could emphasize texture and dry patches, but if you're oily, get this. Alright, a couple concealers here. One is a rediscovered favorite, and then the other one is kind of newer to my collection. But the first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I do wear the shade Light, so it has that like sponge tip applicator, which I'm not the biggest fan of that, but the actual concealer is pretty nice. I wouldn't repurchase it though just because, again, Maybelline does test on animals, but if you've been on my channel for a really long time, you know this used to be like my holy grail concealer like 2, 3, 4 years ago when I was first getting into makeup, and not the specific two, but yeah, this was my favorite concealer. I probably went through like 3 or 4 of these and I do like it, but I've noticed it's not my favorite anymore, but I'm just trying to use it up, but I have been enjoying it, if that makes sense. And the next one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and I do wear the shade number 1, otherwise known as Classic Ivory, yeah. And I've been mixing these two together and putting that underneath the eyes, and I really do like this concealer. I typically put more of the Maybelline one down, and then I just put like a dot of this, and then this just helps kind of blend out any other concealers just because it's more of a radiant or creamier concealer, I feel like, where sometimes you have concealer that can be a little bit more drying, but this one is very radiant and I do like this. I have heard people say that this burns underneath their eyes. I haven't actually experienced that, but then again, I only use like a dot of it, so that may be why, but I will keep you guys updated as if, you know, this starts irritating my skin or whatnot, and if it does, I will not be, you know, using it anymore. But for now, I have been enjoying it. Alright, for my powder here, I've been loving the, what is this called? Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation, and I do wear the shade Light Neutral. And this is a beautiful, like, powder foundation, and I just feel like it sets everything in place very good and doesn't make my foundation or anything underneath look cakey or, you know, emphasize any dry patches or texture, which I really like this foundation. I don't know if Urban Decay has discontinued this or if they just have switched out the you know, packaging and made this, you know, smaller or whatever, because this was on sale at Ulta and I'm not sure if it's been discontinued or not, but I absolutely love this foundation and I would highly recommend it. Moving right along, this is the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I've really been enjoying this, mainly for like mixing with other palettes or using with other palettes, and I just love the variety of shades in this palette, and I just overall think this is a really good palette. I will link my thoughts or like first impression or review up in the cards if you haven't checked that out and you want to see like more swatches and a more in-depth video about it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this palette and I would highly recommend it. As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it, and I just think by itself this palette is good, but I like it better with other palettes, I think. But yeah, that's the next favorite. A couple of like cheek products. The first one is the Fiona Styles Soft Cheek Veil blush in the shade Valley, and I always have a hard time opening this, so that's kind of annoying. But this is what the blush looks like. It looks like a whole lot of nothing in the pan, but on the cheeks it's just the perfect like everyday blush. It's not too orange, it's not too, you know, peachy or pink. It's just like the perfect blush. I would say if you have really deep skin, this probably won't show up on you that well, but if you are fair, I would highly recommend this. And I actually have used this as a like bronzer as well, and it works well for that too. So it's kind of a multi-purpose product, I feel like, and I don't know, I really like this, and I got it at Ulta for like $5, so I thought I would snag it up and try it, and it's magnetic packaging, which I do really like, so there's that. This is newer to my collection, and this is the Oprah highlighter in Beverly Hills. I got this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I bought this one and the other one in, oh gosh, what's it called? Rodeo Drive. But I love this one so much more. This one is more of a wham bam in your face, where the other one is more of, I don't want to say subtle, but it's more, it kind of reminds me of Champagne Pop, the other one, except it's not, you know, but this one is more blinding, and I love this because it's multi-purpose. I can wear this on my inner corner shades, and I just love this highlighter. It's amazing quality, and I do want to try more Oprah products now, because since I've tried this, I just feel like the shades are absolutely beautiful, very reflective, and I just overall really have been enjoying this highlighter. And I would say if you see this ever on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, or just on sale in general, I would recommend picking it up. It is quite pricey. I believe this retailed for like $32 or something, but I don't know if it's really worth the money for that price, but if you can get it like half off or even 30% off or something, I would definitely recommend it. And the last two products are lip products. The first one is a lip balm. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss lip balm. I freaking love this. It's like so addicting. I love the scent of it, and it is massive though, large glue stick, but it makes my lips feel so soft, and I just feel like this is one of those products that I wouldn't expect it to do much, but I don't think I can live without this now because it's that good. It makes my lips feel amazing, and I'm trying to savor it because I don't want to use it all and then have to repurchase it because it is quite expensive, but I love this lip balm so much, and I would highly recommend it. Last and final thing that I want to talk about is a lip gloss, and I'm actually wearing it on my lips right now. And this is the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Secret Agent. And I've been wearing it quite a bit lately, and I don't know, this is like a perfect fall shade, I think. It's kind of like a mauve-y rose shade, I would say. And I can kind of see a little bit of the inside packaging, so I know I've been using this a crap ton, and I just love the way this feels. It kind of has a light vanilla scent without it being like too overwhelming or anything. It's not sticky. This is what the wand looks like, or the applicator. It is kind of slanted, so, but this makes it perfect for applying to the lips. It's not sticky at all, and I just really like this lip gloss. I feel like it's a good formula. However, Lorac is kind of not cruelty-free, I don't believe. They're kind of in a gray area where you don't really know if they're cruelty-free or not, but in my opinion, they're not cruelty-free, but so I wouldn't repurchase it. But right now I've been enjoying this, and I would highly recommend it if you want to try it out. But yeah, those are my favorites for the month of September. It was kind of a lot, kind of not. I feel like it's just what I've been loving the past few months, and I don't know, I've really been enjoying using all of these products. So let me know what your favorites were for this month, or just in the past couple months or something. Leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys later.